Hello, students. This is Mrs. Teixeira talking to you. How are you? How was your vacation? Was it good? Did you have time to relax, to watch good movies, to practice your English? I hope you have good days. Today, guys, we're here to continue our studies about United Kingdom. Yes? Last semester I did a class about United Kingdom, and today we're going to talk a little more, okay? So let's start. As you know, United Kingdom can be called Great Britain. Yes, they are a little bit similar. So, United Kingdom of Great Britain and North Ireland. So let's check. About the Great Britain. British Isles are these, okay? It is Great Britain and the whole Ireland. These are the British Isles. The United Kingdom consists of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and North Ireland. This is United Kingdom. Great Britain, it is England, Scotland, and Wales. And England is the largest country in Great Britain. As you can see here in the map, England is the largest country. Here we have the flag. You have already studied, just to review. So this is the UK flag, the British flag, okay? So the red cross and white background, it is the England flag. You can see here, look, the cross and the white background. Scotland is white, a white cross on blue. So you can see here the white cross and the blue. Ireland is the red cross on white, so you can see here the red cross, and and here you have the Wales flag. Welsh flag is not the Union Jack. It is white and green. It has a red dragon as coat of arms. A coat of arms. Okay, so you cannot see this in the United Kingdom flag. There is no green, and you cannot see a dragon on it. Okay, Britain landmarks. So let's talk about places that are considered landmarks. Landmarks, when we talk about Foz do Iguaçu, we have the falls. Itaipu Dam is a landmark, okay? Things that make people remember our city. So when we talk about London, London is the capital of England and the UK capital. So London is the capital of England and also the capital of United Kingdom. Check the population. It has got 6,400,000 people, and London is the biggest city in the UK, and in my opinion it is the best place of the world. I love London. I have been there 3 times, and it's my favorite place in Europe. Okay, so what can you see when you go to London? When you go to London, you can visit the Big Ben. Yes, the official name is Elizabeth Tower. It is a clock, as you can see, and it's near the Westminster Palace. So here is the Westminster Palace, and here is the Big Ben. Okay, so it's near it. It's together. They are connected. Okay, so Big Ben is only the clock. It's not the whole building. The building is the Houses of Parliament or the Palace of Westminster. This is the building, and this is the Big Ben. Okay? This year, when I went to London, they were rebuilding the Big Ben, so you cannot see anything. It's a shame. And this is the Houses of Parliament. Yes, and it's also called the Palace of Westminster. There is two names, and it's near the River Thames. As you can see, this is the river. Yes, and politicians have got long debates in here. So when we talk about politics, it involves the Houses of Parliament. They work here. Okay. The Buckingham Palace. Oops, sorry. This is the Buckingham Palace. It is the house, the home of the Queen. It has beautiful gardens around the palace. So you have Hyde Park, Green Park. There are many parks around the Buckingham Palace. In front of the Buckingham Palace, you can see the statue of Queen Victoria. This is Queen Victoria. Yes, she was very important for the history. So there are many places in London with her name, and also her husband's name, that is Albert. There are a museum, Victoria and Albert Museum. There is a theater with their names. In the Buckingham Palace, in front of the palace, you have lots of guards wearing the costumes, the red one with the different hat. And each other day, dia sim, dia não, they have a presentation in front of the palace, and you must see it. It's really, really nice. It's a band. They play lots of music. It's really amazing. You should go there when you go to London. Hyde Park, as I told you, is the park around the palace. It is the most famous park in London. In London, there are many green areas to go. And people like to go there to relax or maybe just go for a walk. And sometimes they have picnic in the park, especially in the summer. Trafalgar Square, yes, here it is in the city center. It's a public space and a tourist attraction. There are many museums and churches here. This is in the center of London. Here you have the National Gallery. National Gallery, it's a free gallery. You can go there to see many paintings. You have Leonardo da Vinci paintings, you have Michelangelo, Van Gogh. The sunflowers of Van Gogh is there. You can go there and see pictures from Michelangelo. The paintings of Michelangelo, they weren't finished, some of them. So you can go there and see the unfinished pictures, the unfinished painted from Van Gogh. It's from Michelangelo. It's really nice and for free. You don't need to pay anything to visit the gallery. And here you have two places. The Tower of London. This is the Tower of London. Yes, it is a fortress for the royal family. So their journeys, the expensive things from the family are inside this place. You can go there. It's really nice, but you have to pay a lot. But you can see all the treasures. The family treasures are here. And this is the Tower Bridge. Yes? Some people say that the name is Tower of London. It's not this. This is the Tower Bridge. This is the Tower Bridge. And some people call it London Bridge. London Bridge is another bridge near it, but it's not this one. Okay? What is nice about this bridge? It opens. This part here open. Yes? So big ships can go under the tower because it's possible to open. Yes? Good. London Eye. Here, this is a ferry wheel on the banks of the River Thames. So here is the River Thames. And here, if you were there, when you are here, you can see the Big Ben. It's in the opposite side of the London Eye. So people go there. Here you have some capsules that you can enter in, I think 20 people per capsule. And you have an amazing view of the city. It's really nice. So it is 135 meters tall and has a diameter of 120 meters. It is the tallest wheel in Europe. Okay, so we talk about London because London is the capital of England and the capital of the United Kingdom. Yes, but we need to remember that North Ireland has a capital, Scotland has a capital, and Wales has a capital. So the capital of North Ireland is Belfast. Okay, it's a really beautiful city. Here in Belfast you can visit the Titanic Museum because the ship Titanic was built there in Belfast. So there is an amazing museum to visit. I have already been there. And in Belfast, near Belfast, you can visit the sets where they recorded Game of Thrones. I went to Belfast because I want to visit the sets of Game of Thrones. So you take a tour, then you go to the places where they record the Game of Thrones. It's really nice. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland. I have never been to Edinburgh, but it's in my wish list. The city has a famous castle, 3 universities, and 2 well-known football teams. And every year there are many festivals in Edinburgh. They love parties. And Cardiff is the capital of Wales. Good. What is possible to see in Britain, in United Kingdom? What is possible to see in the Great Britain? Let's check. Something that is important to talk about is that it rains a lot in the UK. So everything is green. Yes? It's a problem that they have when it rains a lot, but I think people that live there, they can deal with it. The warmest place are Pensies in Cornwall and the Isle of Scilly, where the average annual temperature is the 11.5 degrees Celsius. Remember that they take the maximal and the maximal temperature and they divide. Okay. In Scotland there are many lakes, and it's good to remember that in Scotland the word lake is loch. Ok? Loch is lake, is the same thing. É a forma que eles chamam lago na Escócia. There are many islands, okay? You can visit many islands. So let's check. Here we have a cliff. Cliff is something that is possible to see near the sea. Okay, so when you go near the sea in England, you are going to see cliff. Cliff is this wall, okay? And the most famous cliff, here you have the ocean. And the most famous cliff is Dover. That is this one you can see in the picture. And when we talk about Scotland, we have the Loch Ness Monster, o Monstro do Lago Ness. Yes? And this Loch Ness is the large and deep lake in Scotland. Okay, so it's the large and deep, profundo. People say that they see this monster in the Loch Ness, but scientists say that the monster doesn't exist. And here is Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in the UK. It has got 3 peaks, as you can see. Yes, 3 peaks. And Snowdown, the name means snow hill. This is Snow Hill. Good. Next class, we are going to talk about the school, famous people, famous objects that they have in United Kingdom. Okay? Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.